I practiced before was, a lot of it was just me spending around 30 minutes at first just working on my movement, because I feel like Luigi, you just have to move smoothly if you want to succeed. And then afterwards I would just hit up unranked, because this is at a time like during like 2020 to 2021 where ranked wasn't a thing yet. So I would just queue up unranked and I wouldn't even worry about winning. I just look for what I did well. So if I have a really good combo game, or if my punishes just isn't on point. When I started, I've always thought about how could I make Luigi's plat game a lot better. And I actually didn't start noticing this until I started going to locals back in 2022 during the summertime when I ran into Seabass for the first time. I've noticed that like his platform movement was just really good, and I was like, how do I integrate this now? So I think also as a Luigi, you want to be able to move around the platforms really well, since I feel like this is where a lot of Luigis would tend to struggle with. My characters are trash. I don't think I'm gonna do an Iron Man anytime soon. Falcon is definitely doable. I feel like Marth is worse though, but because I've played against a bunch of Marths for a long time, it's just gotten to a point where I'm just significantly worse versus Falcon. Man, I looked like a Falco there. Is that just dead? Okay. He endorsed Sunsei, and his reason was like, because like him and Sunsei are like best friends. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I guess I can kind of get it, but also I'm in his region, you know? Like, I thought we were MDVA buddies. Yeah, I am, because I don't have another monitor right now. I actually play, I think nowadays I play doubles like more than singles now, which is kind of like a crazy thing to say, but I just love doubles. Me and Dragunov though, like me and him specifically, we've been grinding for like about a month. We did really good. Dragunov's just insane though. He got carried pretty hard, not gonna lie. Oh, I live that, cool. Thank you, man. Very happy with the second place, not gonna lie, because they seeded us number 12, and I was like, I don't really agree with that. Like, if Dragunov and Drunk can take a game off of H-Box or Moki, and like with Marth Bowser, I don't see why we should have been seeded like that. But I mean, it's all good. We kind of just agreed that like, yeah, we can just prove the seeding wrong. Like, I've been running into that guy in like doubles queue since 2021. What the heck? Me? Well, it depends on who I'm teaming with. Depends on who I'm teaming with, really, because like I also kind of depend on my teammate too. Like what on blocks though? Oh, I missed it. What's up, JCam? We're gonna get... Oh. We're gonna get games in soon, buddy. It honestly really depends. One thing I notice is I tend to put a lot of pressure on myself before going into a set, which is obviously not the play, because then you start playing scared, you start stressing, you start messing up your inputs. with how that's just how I felt against Aura, Salt, and Wizzy, and then they all just beat me. But against someone like Zain, how I went into it was just like, just have fun. Even if it's in bracket, just do whatever you want. Because if you worry about the little things too much, then it just starts adding up, and then you start playing bad. Also, yeah, my confidence versus Zain was actually like all the way up there. I think, like, I don't think I've ever entered a tournament set where I just don't feel the slightest amount of stress. Because even like when I start playing my pool's matches at super majors like SmashCon, I kind of go in a little bit scared because I'm just like, well, low-key I don't want to drown or anything like that. And then of course against Aura, it's like Luigi Peach is kind of miserable, at least for me right now. Kind of same thing with Falcon. Falcon's on like a way higher scale of bad though. Against Puffs, I need to chill with it. I can't be moving around like this. I need to play patient and all that. That's how I was able to take that one set versus SCJ. But I got outplayed near the end, and I lost my patience. So it was definitely doable versus Puff. And against Falcon, I think that Falcon is not as hard as Marth. Even though I'm getting like beat down. That's the thing. I think probably like the second hardest. It's like probably Marth, Falcon, and then the third one. Honestly, it might be Fox. I don't think Falco's that bad compared to Fox. Yeah, my goal is to be #1. Surely it'll happen eventually. I think I gotta break down my goals into like steps though. I think the first thing I have to break is making it to top 20. Or I could just go straight to top 1. I could do that as well. I don't stream too often. I only stream like sometimes. Because I usually just like being alone. Doing my own thing. Yeah, I just gotta get 9th place a couple more times at these majors and stuff, and then one day I'll break into the top 8. I'm kind of wanting. It would have been awesome if my first top 8 was at Genesis, but obviously I wasn't ready for that. But if I can make my first top 8 at like SmashCon or something like that in the home region, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, the main thing I gotta get better at. Well, just matchup unfamiliarity is what I gotta work on. Falcon, Yoshi, and Peach Buff. Those are probably the 4 matchups I need to work on the most. Especially Yoshi. There's like almost no Yoshis that I play against. It's always a weird thing to see when I see people say I'm the best Luigi, because I remember back then I couldn't really imagine myself doing that. I've only ever just like cared about getting really good. So now when I get to just be like, oh well, I'm the best Luigi now, it's just kind of like, wow, times actually changed. Yeah, that's kind of crazy too. I didn't realize the highest placing Luigi was probably like either a bait or Eddie Mexico. Eddie Mexico, like his highest rank was 31, and a bait was like 33. I'm pretty sure a bait's more recent though. Actually, I've thought about switching to other characters for certain matchups, like it's a weird one, but I've actually used to think about switching to Doc for Puff, but now I'm just like, that's just a bum move. I don't think I want to do that. My doc would be around if I'm like crashing out, like if I'm playing against like Westworld's connection again. I feel like Doc can do like somewhat decent versus Puff. Luigi, you've exposed like certain areas of that matchup though, where I just think it's like, it is better now. Luigi Sheik is actually, I feel like it goes pretty even. Even like if I were like get camped, I feel like it's just doable because if you get one hit on Sheik, you can take it so far. I have the backpack because I'm paranoid that I'm gonna lose it if I take it off. Like if I take off the backpack, I just don't think I'm gonna remember to bring it back with me. I did that at a cave one time and I was just like, oh my god. And I had to make my dad drive me back and then get my backpack. So ever since then, I've just kept it on. I actually don't really understand about the pillow thing, because it doesn't seem that comfortable, at least to me. Like almost nothing most of the time. Just kidding. There's like a little rat in there that actually just plays for me. For real, RapMonster. I also think he could have had it versus Krudo during that game 3, but he just tilted, unfortunately. Happens to all of us. Dang. I still have that OEM, but I've been playing on a FOB for a bit. I played on an OEM for like 7 years though. I don't have notches. Compared to the OEM though, this controller, I just noticed I've gotten more like better waveland angles, but that's all I really got out of it. I got into the game in 2020, but that same OEM I've been using since 2018 has been because I've been playing Ultimate before that. I don't know about Falcon. I don't think to be honest, no, I don't think I have. I've only ever thought about going those characters against Puff or Pikachu or Yoshi, but Pikachu I've gotten significantly better at since then, and Yoshi is still a question mark, but I don't have much to say about it. Well, with Mario and Doc, they have a guaranteed chain grab on Falcon compared to Luigi, where if you do like no DI, you can chain grab, but if they full DI away or DI behind Luigi, then you can't chain grab. Like, how probably like the typical Luigi player would think of stages. I think probably for me, I just love Battlefield, since I just love moving around and all that. So I guess we could just go off of like what I think are like my favorite stages as Luigi, instead of just Luigi in general. Battlefield, Pokemon. Battlefield first probably, just because of that top flat. Battlefield's probably my favorite, just because I like all the space to just move around. Honestly, there's certain matchups like Sheik where I wouldn't want to start there, just because like she has a better advantage on it. Then the next stage would probably be Pokemon, just because I like to do the auto interrupt up air for tech chasing in case like I do an up throw or they attack on the flat, I can just do the auto interrupt. I'm down for that. I'm like really bad versus Peach. I got lucky for Zora. No, yeah, that's a very doable goal to make top 8 at a super major, or even like a major with Luigi. He's just gone. Also, what's up, Equilateral? I'm pretty sure Luigi Marth is like, it's supposed to be really bad for Luigi, but that's just a matchup I've grinded so much that it just brings a lot of unfamiliarity on the table for other Marth players. I almost made that work. I've played Ultimate before Melee. Recently I've been trying to enter stuff again because my buddy Oscar, work in progress, was saying that I should just enter the locals again. Then it started going to like a major scale, like I should also enter major with Ultimate. But obviously Genesis I didn't want to do that because that is like the Smash tournament. So I definitely wanted a main focus on Melee for that. Puff and Fox are definitely like the most draining to play against because they just require a lot of thinking. Oh my, that move's broken. I did the bait. Actually, no, yeah, the Zain clip, who cares about that? The 2v1, it's like I've cared about winning doubles for so long, I feel like. And also, like, honestly now I feel like I'm starting to like care about doubles more than singles a little bit. Obviously I do want to do really well in singles, but with a doubles clip, I literally killed a dragon off and then I won the 2v1. The controller stuff I don't have much of a concern about because like I don't really, I mean, now that I've been told about it, it's like, dang, that sucks. But it just doesn't, but like, I just can't get myself to care about it too much because I play Luigi. That's literally the reason. Z-jump, box, any of that, it doesn't really care. Like, has nothing to do with my character, just buffs Fox. No, I cannot. I just do it and just hope for the best. Something like against the Zain clip. When I did it, I was just like, who cares if this misses? I just want to scare him. Which is kind of why I stood up from the chair, to be honest, because I was just as surprised. I don't usually get that. I feel like, at least for me, my success rate for misfires, like, against higher level players, is always really low. Yeah, I've also had people message me saying they were jumping for joy when they saw that misfire hit. Boy, was I happy when I hit that, too. But also, he deserves it. Because that was literally the cash box combo I hit on him, except it was on Battlefield and it was the first game. No, yeah, Zain definitely did deserve it, but also like an orange M&M after that misfire. During the, what was it? Yeah, during that set, that was probably like, out of the 3 sets we played, like the 2 Thug finals and the Genesis bracket, that was probably the worst that I've seen Zain play, because I honestly expected it to be a lot closer. I thought it was going to go to game 5 or something, but after I went up 2-0, I was like, I could just 3-0 him right here, to be honest. The bracket capped, but I did get asked if I wanted to be added, so there might be a chance. We'll see. Oh my god, I bet he wasn't expecting that.